To your new job, Brooke?
To my new job? Wait a minute, back up. You haven't even told me what this meeting is about yet.
It's about an offer that you cannot refuse. You're going to be the best editor-in-chief Tempo ever had.
Adam, I've told you before, I'm not moving to New York, so please, let's just forget it, all right?
I can't forget it. It haunts me.
Really, no amount of money is going to change my mind. My daughter is the most important thing to me. I've told you this before. I'm not uprooting her.
I know.
Right.
I know. What I need to come up with is a way that you can take the job and not leave town. I have moved the Tempo headquarters to Pine Valley. Fait accompli. I wish you could see the look on your face right now. There's no way you can turn that one down, is there?
Get a move on, Phoebe, or we miss the plane.
I'm all ready.
No, you're not. We've got things strewn all over the bed in there.
Look, I'm just waiting for my nails to dry. I had to touch up my manicure.
Well, then finish packing while they're drying.
If I touch anything now, it will ruin the manicure. For heaven's sake, stop ordering me around. You're not my husband.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it. You are assuming too much familiarity.
Well, I'm certainly familiar with the fact that if you're not pushed, you don't get anywhere on time.
I beg your pardon. I got plenty of places long before I even met you.
Oh, now, look, we promised Hillary that we would stop bickering.
You've been badgering me.
Well, I apologize, but I don't want us to miss the plane. Oh, are your bags ready, sweetheart?
Oh, no, there's no reason for that. I've decided to stay here in Paris.
We're going to have to leave some of our things. We have to travel light. You know that? Now, come on. Let me get you zipped up, my big boy with a big smile on his face.
And you would be willing to swear that in a court of law?
If it came to that.
He's lying! You'll never get away with this, Adam.
Oh, Natalie. Yes, I will. Oh, yes.
We have to get out of town before they come and try to take you away from me, but don't you worry. I am never going to let that happen. No, I never would let that happen.
Natalie, are you in there?
Charlie, how's it going? I'm not going to have to borrow that rowing machine of yours anymore. I just joined this incredible health club. Yeah, it's the new one right by the mall.
Oh, great.
So, have you been there? Yeah, they've got this incredible weight room and a terrific pool and...
Oh, boy, I wish I could jump in it right now and never come up.
Whoa. And what kind of talk is that?
Jeff, this chemistry is about to kill me.
Well, what's the problem?
All of it?
Well, let me take a look.
Explain that.
Charlie, it's not that hard.
Oh, sure, yeah, that's easy for you to say.
Charlie, maybe the problem is you're not focusing on the work here.
Oh, come on, Jeff. Do you know what? You are starting to sound just like Kimmel.
Who's that?
Oh, come on, you know, Kimmel, the old geezer who teaches chemistry. Didn't he teach you?
Ouch. He wasn't that old when he taught me.
Well, now I think he's getting senile. Boy, he is all over my case, I tell you.
Well, what's he on you for?
Well, I screwed up the last assignment, but man, he's busting my chops, Jeff.
Sounds to me like he's doing you a favor. Yeah, I mean, one of these days you're going to thank him for warning you before it was too late.
What are you talking about?
Charlie, this is a crucial time for you. Now, don't blow it by fooling around.
Oh, give me a break, Jeff. I was up last night studying till midnight.
I know, but you didn't get home until after dinner time.
Well, what do you expect? Do you expect me to miss a senior rally?
Look, I understand. Yeah, but Stanford isn't interested in excuses. They've got students from all over the country just knocking their brains out trying to get in.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You better believe it. Now, this is crunch time for you, pal. Now, for starters, the first thing I'd do is I'd stop seeing all those girlfriends of yours during school nights.
Uncle Jeff, there's just one, and that's Julie.
The same rule applies even more.
Why?
Because with one girl, you tend to get more involved. Especially with a girl that's as attractive as Julie is. But it's hard to keep focused on what matters.
You know, Uncle Jeff, Julie is really important to me. I mean, she really cares about me.
Charlie, if she really cares about you, then she's going to understand what kind of a spot you're in.
I know. It's just, I don't know if I understand myself.
Look, Charlie, you are up to your armpits in competition. You know, for the right schools, for the right jobs. Now, if you don't give it that extra effort, there's going to be guys who are half as smart as you that are willing to push, who are going to go right by you. And it gets pretty crowded for those good positions, and then you're going to have to settle for a lesser job. Now, if you think that taking it easy in high school is worth settling for the short end of the stick for the rest of your life...
No, of course not.
Charlie, Dad and I have got a lot of faith in you. You've got the right stuff. Just have to get it in gear, okay?
Thanks. Great.
Hi.
Hi.
I have just had the most brilliant idea.
Julie, listen, I don't have a lot of time right now. You see, I'm trying to cram down this chemistry right now.
I know, and that's why I'm here to help you out, because I'm going to cook you dinner.
What?
Well, your grandmother's working late tonight, right?
Yeah.
And you're on your own?
Uh-huh.
So then what'll it be? Fried chicken or hamburgers?
Look, I don't think you really understand. You see, I don't have a lot of time right now.
Well, you don't have to do anything. I mean, I'm going to go to the supermarket and get this stuff, and I'm going to cook it, and all you have to do is stop to eat.
Listen, Julie, just forget it, okay? I'm going to make a peanut butter sandwich, and I'll eat it while I work. All right, excuse me. I've got to go upstairs and work.
Oh, where are you off to?
What?
Well, I notice you have Timothy all bundled up.
Oh, I was just going to take him for a little visit over to Donna's.
Mm-hmm. Little chilly out there.
Oh, that's all right. He'll be warm enough.
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking about him. I was worried about you. However, this could keep you a little toasty. Go on. Take it.
Would you hold Timothy for me?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay.
Come here, Tiger.
There you go,
There we go.
big boy.
There we go. Hi there. Oh,
What is
there we
this?
go. Well, you'll never know unless you open it. Let's take a look. Go ahead.
Oh, Palmer. You shouldn't have. I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, no, you don't thank me. Now, that's an appreciation for all that you've done for me. Go on. Put it on. I want to see it on you.
Hi. I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored.
Brooke, when I want something, nothing stands in my way.
Obviously not. I just had no idea that you were so anxious to have me take this job.
I've told you repeatedly you're the best person for the job. You're going to take Tempo to new heights. I can see it coming. What do you say? Drink to your new job?
I'm overwhelmed and, yes, I accept your offer with great pleasure.
C'est bon.
I had no idea that Ellen had hired him back.
Oh. Well, obviously he's straightened himself out, or she never would have hired him. I have to admit, he's rather good at that piano.
Hey, baby. Must have scored some great stuff to be playing like that.
Francine, what are you doing here?
On behalf of Hillary, how could you even think of staying on by yourself? You'll be totally unprotected.
Aunt Phoebe, I'm not a little girl.
It's that sneaky Frenchman you picked up in the hotel bar, isn't it? How do you know he isn't some sort of Bluebeard? You know absolutely nothing about him.
Jean-Louis is a very nice man.
He's French.
Oh, Phoebe, stop badgering.
Well, I wouldn't have to say a word if you would step in as you should, like a good father.
Now, don't start telling me how to be a father.
Oh, I suppose you know everything
Okay, you two.
about it,
Now
don't
listen,
you?
I thought we had laid down some ground rules. I mean, if this is what life is going to be like, why should I want to come back?
Now, darling, we weren't fighting. Phoebe is just overreacting out of concern. She does love you.
Well, at least you recognize that fact.
Well, we both do. But I would appreciate a moment with Hillary alone. Perhaps if your nails are dry, you can go and finish packing?
Well, I'm not at all sure we should even think about leaving.
Daddy, I will not have you and Aunt Phoebe chaperoning me.
Don't worry, darling. We're not. Don't worry. But I just want to know what's behind your not coming with us. Is it Jean-Louis?
Well, he is the perfect companion for what I'm trying to do, and no, I'm not having an affair with him.
Well, then, what is it that you're trying to do?
To enjoy myself. I'm trying to find a part of me that is not connected with Tad. Do you know what I mean? Daddy, everything in that town has his name on it. I just can't face Pine Valley right now.
Yes, darling, I know it's hard trying to forget him.
Well, I really think that Paris is the place to do it.
Well, don't be away too long. I'll miss you so terribly.
Don't worry. I'll be back. As soon as I can get a handle on the new Hillary. Oh, starting now. I think that is Jean-Louis. Hi, bonjour. Come in. I'd like you to meet my father, Langdon Wallingford. Daddy, this is Jean-Louis.
How do you do, sir?
Enchanté, monsieur.
Oh, and you've already met my stepmother.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Wallingford. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
Well, I don't feel as though we have really met. I don't recall that we exchanged a single word. Professor Wallingford and I know absolutely nothing about your background.
Oh, well, maybe we'll talk about that another time. Listen, they've got to catch a plane, so we should let them go. You never know, maybe Jean-Louis will visit Pine Valley. Have a great trip, Aunt Phoebe. You too, Daddy.
Thank you, my angel.
Call me when you get home.
Oh, well, au revoir.
Au revoir. Don't say even a word.
Mark, look, I've got to talk to you. It's important.
I'm finishing up this song. Wait for me over by that exit. I'll take you to my dressing room.
Wait till you see your office. The decorators are outdoing themselves.
Hello, Brooke. My friend, Margaret Warner. Brooke English. Adam Chandler.
How do you do? How do you do?
How do you do? My pleasure. Tom, you're just in time to congratulate Brooke.
On what?
She just accepted the job as editor-in-chief of Tempo magazine.
Actually, baby, what I wanted was to give you half the money.
What money?
For all those things we took from Cortland Manor.
Oh, no. Frankie, really, that was ages ago.
Oh, that doesn't mean you don't deserve your share.
No, I didn't do anything. Really, the guy hit me over the head, took the candlesticks. You had to fence the rest all by yourself.
Mark, you helped make the hall. You got us in the place to begin with. I mean, come on, look, I look, I owe you.
No, you're terrific, really. You're a pal.
Look, sweetie, we've helped each other through some pretty tough times.
Yeah, I know that. But I got this gig right now, and you're going to need all the bread you can lay your hands on, so...
Yeah. Well, okay. Thanks. Oh, you know what? By the way, I have found the best connection. I mean...
That's great. Look, I got to get back to work.
Mark, that's remind me. I mean, come on, you know.
No, I can't. Look, I'm trying to clean up. I told you I was trying to get my act together. Maybe on my night off. Maybe tomorrow night, okay? But not now. Not now.
Oh, on your night off? Well, God, what a grind. I mean, you know what you remind me of? You're starting to sound like a factory worker. I mean, Mark, I can't believe this is any kind of life for you.
Well, it's a lot better than where I've been lately.
Yeah, in this two-bit little town, maybe. You know what you need? You need to come back to New York with me.
No, Frankie, I can't handle that anymore. I want to make it good here. This is where my roots are.
Well, when you get the crazies, and you will, you can call me up. Now, let me just give you a number where you can reach me. You got a matchbook or something I could write on?
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Listen, it's all clear out now. I'm going to take you out the back way, and I want you to get out of town. And I don't want you to waste any time, okay? I think the cops are looking for you.
Why? For trying to bring you that stuff in prison? You know, they can't prove anything.
No, I didn't want to tell you this, but I heard your name mentioned as a suspect in connection with the Cortland robbery.
Oh, damn! Oh, that lousy Prince Barry. Oh, he must have tipped him off.
Come on, hurry up, Frank.
I'm going as fast as I can. Let me just finish getting all this number written down. Okay, there we go. All right. And here, whatever you do, sweetie, don't lose that matchbook.
Yeah.
You Earth people.
Okay, Ellen, when can I expect to see you? Ellen, I don't want to hear that. If it's going to be 2 days, say 2 days. I don't want to hear a day and a half. Yeah, fine. Well, it's not going to improve my mood. Yeah, what can I say, right? Damn.
Excuse me, Ross, but if Ellen wants to stay and see Bonnie and Devin for another day or two...
Devin and Bonnie are not even in California right now. The only reason she's there is because of business.
Well, you go on business trips, don't you? And I'm sure she doesn't like it, but Ellen doesn't get upset.
I only go when it's absolutely necessary. I don't understand. Why can't she be content to stay here?
You ought to be glad she's such a good businesswoman. You'd have a bored, frustrated woman on your hands.
Yes, well, I'm bored. I'm frustrated. Should be a happy medium reached somewhere, and she's got to find it. Chateau's okay if it doesn't interfere with my family.
Now, wait a minute. That really is unfair. If there were a family crisis here, you know Ellen would be right here.
Sure she would, but there are crises in families that go on that are much more subtle. She just doesn't pay any attention.
I understand what you're saying. Is there something... I mean, I just thought this was because you were missing Ellen.
I do. Only, Julie needs her here right now.
Why, what's the matter with Julie?
I don't know. She's feeling insecure.
Oh, well, the ups and downs. I mean, that's par for the course with teenagers.
Yes, I know that, Myra. I know that. Point is, nobody should forget she had a rotten childhood, okay? A lot of things in her background that we don't understand or know. All I do know is that they were unhappy. Now, she needs a mother. The woman should be here right now, not in California.
You know, you are not to be believed.
Julie, what is the problem?
The problem? You tell me. I mean, you can't even spend 15 minutes with me?
Oh, 15 minutes, sure. Look, It wouldn't be just 15 minutes, all right? First we'd start talking and it'd turn into half an hour. And right now, I just can't afford it, okay?
Great. I mean, you used to say I was important to you, and now I don't even rate a few minutes of your time.
Oh, Julie, look, don't take this personally, please. It has nothing to do with you. Okay? It's just, I'm gonna have to work my butt off if I want to get into Stanford.
Stanford, Stanford, Stanford. You know, you can't even say 10 words without Stanford being one of them.
Well, you were really being ridiculous, Julie.
I wish you could see yourself. I mean, it's like you've been reprogrammed, you know? Everything is college.
Julie, listen. I just talked with Jeff, and he's telling me all about how tough it is out there, you know? If I go to Stanford, it's going to give me that edge I need. And I want to do something that I can be proud of.
Something that your family can be proud of, you mean?
Just forget it, okay? We can't talk about this. I'm going to go upstairs and do my work.
Dr. Martin, do you mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
Well, not at all. No, in fact, I've got a lot more time than Charlie. He's in a real bind.
Yeah, well, I'm really worried about him.
This is my favorite view of Paris.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's so windy. Are you cold?
No, I feel great. Are you?
Am I what?
Cold?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, yeah. How's that?
I feel very much better. You're so beautiful in the moonlight, Hillary.
Well, I guess I should stay out here more often.
You're so different also from when I first met you.
Oh, I don't know why you even bothered with me.
You're joking, of course.
No, I mean it. I mean, I was so depressed. I didn't seem like a fun person to get to know.
Well, you see, I was very curious. Here was this beautiful American, a woman that was so concerned about her parents' reconciliation that she hardly knew she was in Paris. That was quite a challenge for a Frenchman who loves the city.
Are you sure that you weren't disappointed that I was kind of straight-laced?
What do you mean? You're a very proper woman.
Yeah, but also I've never been very casual about, well, what I consider a pretty special experience.
I understand that. Hillary, you have too much fire and passion in you to be casual about such things.
People have never seen that in me before.
No, perhaps it's because they've seen only the outside. The walls, the protection.
What am I protecting?
A beautiful spirit that should float free.
Goodness, you're here, Donna. I'm in a terrible mess, and I don't know if I can get out of this. I have to leave Pine Valley.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Maury. Are you taking a break? Should I put a tape on?
No, I had a headache. I was just going to take some aspirin.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be right out.
ladies and gentlemen, I wrote this song for a very special lady. And since she's in the audience tonight, I would like to dedicate it to her. It's called Loving You Again.
He didn't mention the lady's name, but it seems obvious it's you. He's looking over here.
I know.
So I am caught between two of the most powerful men in the world.
You should have come to me about this a long time ago.
Oh, Donna, what could you have done?
Well, I would have stopped you from seeing about that art dealer job, for one thing. You know I was suspicious about that from the very first.
I know you were, but you couldn't possibly have stopped me. I was so desperate to get out of Adam's clutches, I walked right into his trap.
Okay, that's over and done. But why are you lying to Palmer now?
Oh, Donna, haven't you heard half of what I've been saying?
Yes, I have. I heard you said you confessed that Adam made you spy for him. So if Palmer knows that, what's the harm in telling him what's going on now?
Because Adam proved to me today that he is holding cards I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, I know, the guy in the hotel room.
This is a man who was willing to go into court and swear, perjure himself, and say that I tried to sell him stolen art objects. Now, what can Palmer do to fight that?
Oh, Natalie. I don't know, but Palmer would. I mean, he's shrewd.
So is Adam. And if I ruin his little plan, I can kiss my life and my baby goodbye.
Oh, Natalie, please, don't let him ruin Palmer's business.
I don't want to. No, that's why I have got to leave town.
Oh, no. No, you can't. Look, running away is not going to solve anything, and you know it. Palmer and Adam, they could track you down in 5 seconds flat.
Thanks for the encouragement, Donna.
I'm your friend. I'm trying to talk some sense into you.
What I need help getting out of town.
No. That I will not do because it's wrong.
Well, obviously, I came to the wrong place.
She's gotten trickier about being followed, but I didn't lose her.
Well, I'm very impressed, but the suspense is killing me. Where did this last meeting take place?
The Lancaster Hotel in Center City.
There, am I right? She's having an affair with Adam.
I don't believe that for a minute.
The meeting only lasted 32 minutes.
What kind of an affair is that, 32 minutes, really? She has to meet Adam to get her instructions. What better than a little hotel in Center City?
Speaking of instructions, have you any more for me?
No, just keep up the good work.
Okay. Bye.
When are you going to realize that Natalie's playing you for a sucker?
Do we have to go into that again?
Yeah, we have to go through that again. First of all, you're treating her like family, right? And she's still lying to you.
Not at all. She has to make contact with Adam.
Then why didn't she tell you about this meeting, Tell me, I'll tell you why. Because she's working for Adam, and Adam alone.
I saw how she looked at Adam at the chateau. I can tell you, she hates his guts. Stake my life on that.
Well, you're staking my life on it, too, Palmer. And the company's life also.
What can I say? It's my judgment.
What do I have to say to make you realize she's a devious woman? Sure. In front of you, she's all smiles and everything, and she's making dirty looks at Adam. But behind your back, she's playing footsie at the Lancaster Hotel. Now, don't listen to me. How am I ever going to wake you up?
Sarah Lewington suffered.
Well, Charlie hasn't been himself lately. I mean, he's either totally wound up or he can't keep his eyes open. Today in study hall, he almost nodded off because he was up so late last night because he had so much studying to do. And now he's so keyed up he can't even stop to eat.
Sounds to me like he's got a lot of willpower.
Yeah, but when's it going to end? I mean, I don't think it's right for Charlie to be under this much pressure.
You're wrong. Pressure is exactly what Charlie does need. And he needs that extra push to keep in the running.
Stanford. Isn't there a college that's just as good near? I mean, why does he have to go to that one?
Because it's a better than good college. It's one of the best. His grandfather and I are in the alumni, so that's going to help his chances of getting in. And with the med school there, that's going to make his career picture complete.
Well, what about his feelings? I mean, when do they come into the picture?
What are you referring to, Julie? Your feelings for Charlie?
Well, not just mine. I think Charlie cares a lot about me, too.
Well, of course he does. But you're probably the first girl that Charlie has ever really cared about. And I would imagine that he's your first love, too?
Yeah, but, I mean, why do you say first love like it's something to look down on?
Not at all. Well, first romances are very sweet. And everyone looks back on them fondly. But they usually don't last. Well, these days, life is complicated. Kids are gearing up for careers early. They don't hang on to their high school companions. And they move into the academic scene, and then they make new friends, and then before you know it, they're into the professional world. Look, you have to be realistic, Julie. There's no point in clinging to Charlie. Look, you're not going to stay in this insulated world forever. You're going to be moving on.
There's a call for you, Mr. Chandler. Will you take it at the table?
No, I'll go up to the bar. No point in boring you with my business. Excuse me. If you'll excuse me, there's a little matter I want to discuss with my ex-wife. I won't be long.
Don't worry, I'm enjoying the music. Okay.
But at least he's good for something. I'll be right back.
I don't want to hear any comments, Tom. I didn't have any idea that Mark was here.
I'm not interested in talking about Mark. I have far more important things in my mind. You're moving to New York. I will fight for the custody of Laura.
You don't have to. I'm not moving to New York.
Well, you certainly can't live in Pine Valley and commute. You'd be shortchanging your daughter.
Well, that's what I told Adam. So he's moved Temple headquarters here.
He's what?
Is that the best you can do? You don't have it to congratulate me?
No, I don't. I tell you what I think. I think you're entering into a deal with the devil.
I think you don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Adam has been my boss before. He owns WRCW.
Brooke, you've never worked with him on a day-to-day basis. You go out, you do your documentaries, you bring in a finished product.
And Adam has always been very supportive. He's gone out of his way to accommodate my needs and my lifestyle.
Because he wants you under his thumb. He wants to control you.
Come on, you know, you can't find it in your heart to congratulate me on landing one of the top jobs in this country. Let's just go back to your date.
Don't get in too deep with Adam. You're going to live to regret that.
I don't want to discuss this. Margaret looks a little lonely. Don't let me keep you away from her.
Don't you go storming out on me, Natalie. I'm the best friend you got.
No, why don't you act like it?
I'm trying to give you the best advice I know how. And that is go to Palmer. Tell him everything.
Oh, Donna, if I did that, he'd just be angry with me. Why didn't I come to him right away this afternoon?
Okay. What's the worst thing that could happen? He could blow his stack and fire you, but he won't. I know Palmer. He'll admire your honesty and he'll forgive you.
It doesn't matter, Donna. Don't you understand?
It matters a hell of a lot. At least you'll be able to live with yourself. Don't forget, you know, you're still under indictment. And not only would you be running from Adam, you'd be running from the law.
I'd rather be a fugitive than hurt Palmer.
Well, then, for heaven's sake, go tell him that.
I don't think I have the courage to do that.
Natalie, it's either do that or do Adam's dirty work. Now, if Cortland Computers goes under, a whole lot of people will be hurt. And you're not that kind of a person. Don't allow yourself to get involved in anything like that.
I had a really great time.
It doesn't have to end.
All right. Remember what I said before about being kind of, well, too...
Straight-laced?
Yeah, well... See, I was married to this guy for a really long time, and he was the love of my life, and...
Oh, he died.
Oh, no. We're just... Well, we're in the process of a divorce, and...
Oh, I understand. But how could he throw your love away?
Oh, well, I guess he didn't mean to. I mean, he did try, but he just couldn't tell the truth or be faithful.
This must have hurt a lot.
Yeah.
You're quite a woman, Hillary. But you see, I don't think that you realize that yet. I would give anything to be there when you find out.
Sean,
Please don't say a word. I'm going. And I will see you tomorrow. À bientôt.
Thanks, that was great.
Well, thank you very much.
We sure enjoyed it.
Can I have a word? Just a minute. All right, I'll get our coats. Used to love to hear me play it.
A lot has happened since then.
So the song's no good anymore?
The song is lovely. You played it beautifully. It just doesn't have anything to do with us anymore.
What do I have to do?
Don't do this, all right? It's over.
Look, how can I mean nothing to you? How is it that I can suddenly mean nothing?
That's not true, all right? We have an old friendship, but until you get some help, I do not want to be around you.
What do you think's gonna happen? Think I'm gonna explode like some maniac? Maybe your ex-husband over there?
You know what I'm talking about. I don't want you to call me. I don't want you to come around my home. I don't want you around my daughter.
You really know how to make a guy feel great. So when did you get off your high horse and give a guy a break, huh? I landed this job, didn't I?
It doesn't mean anything. You've worked and been on coke before.
Well, I haven't been getting high.
I don't trust you to get help on your own.
I could use a little help from my friends.
You need professional help. I can't do it, and I won't take responsibility anymore.
Here.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yes.
Hey, Mark. Night.
That sweet child was asleep before his head hit the pillow.
Well, you were dear to take him up for me. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Where is Palmer? Myra, I really need to talk to him.
I think he went out for a short time. He should be back soon. Well, I should get back to my chores. Can I get you anything?
No. Thank you.
Good night, then.
Well. Fancy seeing you here. How you feeling?
I'm fine.
Oh, the baby Timothy doesn't have to go to the hospital today? No hanging around the stables, Natalie?
What are you talking about?
Well, I just wondered what phony alibi you were going to tell Palmer to cover up the meeting you had with Adam at the Lancaster Hotel.
I am still being followed?
You're still being followed. Natalie, don't play innocent with me. I've had it up to here. So is Palmer. That was a stupid move you made, meeting with Adam.
Look, the only reason I didn't tell Palmer about it was because nothing came of it. Adam just wanted to let me know that he would be getting in touch with me soon with some definite plans and that I should keep myself available, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sure you had to be available.
Look, I didn't see any reason to tell Palmer until I had something definite to report.
Is going to bed with Adam too little to report?
What?
But that'd give the show away, wouldn't it? You're pretending to Palmer how much you despise Adam when all you're really doing is going to bed with him.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
No, you stay here. You listen to me. I want the truth out of you. You hear me? The truth.
You take your hands off me! You have no right!
The deal with Adam includes sex, doesn't it?
No!
You're a liar. I want the truth out of you. What are you made of? Why are you going to bed with him? Why are you going to bed with Adam?
You're out of your mind.